My good people, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited because I'm in a different location. This shooting is just spontaneous. I didn't purpose to shoot today. I am in the village, my grandmother's home. It feels so good. And let me just show you around. This is her homestead. She has planted bananas. You can tell that they are doing so well here. That is just one. There is another one here. Look at that. So huge. This banana is so huge. And I've noticed that many homes around here, they are planting the bananas. You people, bananas grow anywhere. So look at this one. This one is not Kisii, the known town of where bananas do well. It's Kitale. Just look huge, how huge it is. In fact, my camera is making the bananas look smaller than they really are, because looking at them in reality, they look so big. Look at this one too. This one is still young compared to the previous one that you have seen. So this is my grandmother's home. His main house is just behind this banana plantation. So this is around, this is the homestead. I'll walk you around so that you can see more of what is in my grandmother's home. And I just want you to have the village vibe. Something that whenever I go to the village, I feel so much grounded. Village feels good. There is that serenity in the village, and I think I should be visiting more often to just enjoy this beauty. So let's walk around. She has also planted the beans. My uncle doesn't live so far, so my brother and I have decided to say hi to him before we go back. And here we are at my uncle's home. Meet my uncle's family. This is the second family. He has two wives. This is the second wife's home, which is closer to the gate. I've no idea if traditionally it should be that way or it's just by default. There goes my uncle with my brother. It's been a long time since I met my uncle, who is a typical farmer. He has cattle, has sheep. He has put his hand in farming. He is practicing what we call large-scale farming. He has the sunflower. He has planted the kales, banana plantations. You'll see them along the way. When I'm here, I'm just thinking that when was the last time I saw my uncle? It has been years. And I don't know, there's this thing nowadays that people don't visit their relatives. Do you think it's a good thing? Because when we were growing up, when schools closed, we would visit the relatives, spend time with them, and it was fun. But nowadays, I really don't understand this concept, or I don't know if it's the economy has so much to play, or I think, or is it because people don't want to socialize? Kindly tell me. I digress a little bit, but that thing has just hit me that nowadays we don't visit relatives as much as we should. And if we visit, we don't even spend the night there. That's quite weird. Uh, I'm not a subscriber of the idea that we should just meet during the bad times like burials. We should also be having annual meetings, these spontaneous gatherings. So let me leave that aside. I'm in my uncle's home, And you can see he has these huge bananas. The bananas seem to be doing so well here. He has planted a lot of kales, a lot of them. So I digressed a little bit as they waited for me, and my brother and my uncle, they are waiting for me. You can see a homestead there. That is the first wife's home. I said that she's not closer to the gate. More of banana plantations, and this tells you that these people are not lazy. For someone to utilize such a big piece of land and ensure that it's looking as beautiful as it does, naturally beautiful. Look at those banana plantations. Yeah, these people are not lazy. So my uncle says that he also has something that he has been working on. uh, and just thinking aloud, taking care of two wives uh, is not an easy thing. You have to be hardworking. A lazy man cannot manage. So he takes my brother and I to this site that he's making the building blocks. They are also digging up the maram, so this can just be another stream of income for him. He says that he gets orders for those people that want building blocks in the village, and he makes them from sand and cement. He also digs the maram for those people doing the construction. And I love this. I just love this for him. I love these people that don't have the 8 to 5 job, but they still go out of their way to ensure that they don't lack. They don't lack food. They don't lack the basic needs. They have shelter. And it's purely from hard work, use of their hands. Like I walked in this land, and my uncle does not have a handman. He does all this by himself with his wife and children. Amazing. At this point, when my uncle takes the lead to another of his projects, I'm just impressed. I feel so peaceful. There is this serenity, tranquility, there is the calmness that comes with it, and you feel so much grounded. This is the life I want. This is where I want to be. Oh my, I'm speechless. My uncle has a fishing pond in his land just behind his house, not very far from the house. I look at this and I'm lost for words. He has a fishing rod. These are things that I used to see in some movies where grandpas they go with their grandsons to the somewhere just for a walk. He has a fishing rod, and he shows us how he uses it. It has a string. The string has something like a hook, so they bait with a earthworm and then puts inside the water. So I asked him, how do you know that you have caught some fish? And he said, once the string moves, he'll know that he has made a catch. That was quite interesting. And just enjoy the view. Enjoy the view of this. It's not those fancy fishing ponds that are well maintained. It is in its natural state. He has planted trees, and he said this place was so much swampy. So they just had to dig in. All the water collected in there. It's now a natural habitat for the birds. You know, birds love such place that has trees. I told uncle I want to see some fish. I want to see them on top of the water. And he said, this fish can see us, it can hear us, and that's why it's shying off, it can't come on top. So he's trying this trick of sprinkling some food on top of the water so that the fish can come up. He said naturally the fish will just come on top of the water because it's sunny. They usually bask. Considering that they are cold blooded, they also want some warmth. He also said that at night they would naturally just come on top of the water to feed on some insects. That is a sight I would love to see. I'd love to see that, but he said it only happens at night. There is proof of fish in the pond, but sadly the catch is too small. So it has to be taken back. I'm told the bigger ones are clever, they cannot fall to the trap. Let me show you what's around the pool. I said the pool is not far from the house. They have also planted some arrowroots. They love the swampy areas. He has some passion fruits because they can just creep on these many trees that are around the pool. They even have the fruits. I bet this is the most fulfilling evening I've ever spent with a relative. I really, really appreciate the time that I've spent with my uncle. It has been amazing, priceless. And as I leave, I am making a deliberate intention of visiting my relatives more often because sometimes we never know when will be the last time we'll ever meet. Bye. Subscribe to my channel. Bye.